We in there. We coming. And we back with another one for you. I got another one for you. The Black Interview. Now today we gonna start off the same way, but a little different. But still, I like for my guests. We got a special guest in the house tonight. I want you to introduce yourself.
Flyflashynredd in the building.
That's fire. I'm digging your energy. I rocks with you.
Same.
Now, you are a podcaster. You got a lot of other shit going on too, right? See, I be messing up with the YouTube shit because I be cursing right off the gate on accident. And it's
on accident, you guys.
But I'm gonna get better at that. So, Flyflashynredd, thank you so much. I appreciate.
Thank you.
I appreciate you
It's
coming through. That's fire.
Listen,
That's fire.
It's a vibe.
That's fire.
It's a vibe.
So as far as yourself, I'm gonna give you your credit. You got one of the best podcasts in Richmond. You dig. Y'all got the energy, the song. I heard all that.
Shout out to Rich.
Let them know.
The
You already know.
Podcast. Follow
Let's get
us on
it.
Instagram.
Plug in.
Follow us on YouTube.
Plug in.
That's it.
So now today though, we gonna start off. We gonna get into everything.
Okay,
We gonna get there.
That's cool.
For sure.
But I'm with you.
As far as yourself today, how we gonna start off? Because it's too much that then went on in the past probably like 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah.
Facts. And we gonna release this joint soon. So we gotta be on point with the people. And you got a voice with the people. Sound like you care about the people.
You know I do.
She do. Hey, she's guilty of being.
Let me tell you something. I love being black. And that's all I can say. And a black female. It's nothing else that I would.
I love that you said that. You're on point right now. I'm gonna let you know that you're on point. You're on point. You know what I'm saying? You giving me Chris Paul vibes. You dig?
Okay.
Now.
Right.
So now. Okay. Metro Boomin. His mother got killed by the boyfriend. Then he offed himself. That's not the only thing that happened. What else happened big?
So
no. What's Trouble?
Rest in peace to Trouble. Good rapper.
Trouble.
Good rapper.
He got killed.
Yeah, murdered.
Now we not gonna get all the way into what happened in Richmond, but we gonna at least mention it. We got to.
We have to.
We have responsibilities.
Yeah.
So somebody, I don't know him or nothing, but I know he did music.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? I know that much.
Great guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Laid back guy.
He got killed.
He did.
Also in Chesterfield, it was like 6 people got shot
at a house party.
Yeah.
House party.
One person died.
Yeah.
I think it was for a graduation, right? Or am I tripping?
I didn't really read into the story.
I see it's too much shit going on.
Yeah,
what you say earlier about the reading? No, I'm joking.
You don't get into that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm guilty of that. But listen, we're not talking about that right now. What you were saying about Richmond now?
So as far as Richmond with it, man, it's just so much going on.
It's a lot.
So let's walk through that a little bit, and then we gonna get into you. Then we gonna start the interview. But we gotta speak on that because that's what's going on now. Like all that just happened. Like not making this up.
It just seems like it's a lot of blood in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of blood in the streets, and the only thing that's pretty much advertised or seen is us getting killed. Because I'm not saying no other race out here wilding out either, but from what I do know and what I do see, black people, African Americans, I don't even like to say African Americans, I'm gonna say black people.
What about indigenous? No, I'm joking.
We can get into that later. But but black people right now, the way our society is and our community, and I hate to call it a community because it just doesn't give me community vibes, but the way we are going at a rate nationwide, it's not good. There's a lot of killing going on, and there's a lot of black men dying. And one thing I don't want my black men, because I'm a mother of 3 boys, is for us to be extinct.
All right, time out. I like that you said that.
Yeah.
But I doubt that's gonna happen.
No, it's not. No, I'm not saying like
you went into it crazy. I like that. It's okay to exaggerate.
I'm a Cancer, so I'm dramatic.
I'm dramatic. I like that.
But I just say all that to say it's just too many black men dying. Let me say that, and it's too many black men always being posted up, and it's in our face all day, every day. Okay. And again, like I said, and it's nationwide, not just here in Richmond. And rest in peace to all our fallen soldiers out there. That's a lot of mothers out here just burying sons. And
I send my condolences to all the families.
Yeah,
we do. You did,
and we got to do better. That's all I'm gonna say. We got to do better.
Which is a fact.
Yeah.
Now, all right. So Trouble. I want to say at least something about it.
How you feel about it?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I feel no way. Be real with you.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm gonna say about it is it's fucked up.
Definitely.
They showed his last tweet. And he said something
I didn't see that. So what did it say?
See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta be tapped in. Now I'm fucking with you. Look.
I'm tapped in the other ways, you guys.
No, that's hilarious.
But you know what? Let me go. I'm gonna get my Twitter. I'm gonna be on Twitter tomorrow, you guys. Shout out to Fleek. I'm gonna be on Twitter tomorrow.
That's fire. But, so look, as far as what he said though, he just said, 12 out here, y'all be easy. I'm going home. That was his last tweet at 12:15, and then he got killed in his car. Somebody shot him in his car. I don't know.
What was? Did they say the location?
See, I don't know all that. I don't know the politics. I don't know anything too much because it's not that much information out. You feel me? But we know he got shot in his car. Yeah. And that is sad. He did make some good music. Definitely did. Yeah. So we gonna give him his credit. Moment of silence for Trouble. And we're back now. So now also Metro Boomin's mother gets killed. That's crazy. Condolences to his family.
Condolences.
Yeah. We gonna move from this soon because this is too dark. Yeah, it's too dark. It is, man.
Yeah, it's too much. That's bad energy.
It is. It is. But that's what's going on in the last. And it is. This is happening in real time.
And you got people like us to bring the good energy, so I'm down with it. So it's cool. But
that's what I'm saying. So now, condolences to all the murders. Mm-hmm. Everybody needs to come together if you can. And if you can, just try to at least mind your business.
That's all.
Okay. Just try to do that. I'm not gonna ask for too much because people be asking for too much.
It really isn't nothing to ask for. It's just it's powers and numbers.
Now you actually have to ask for it, or you might have to actually pay for the service.
It shouldn't be like that. It should be genuine. I'm gonna say this next time.
Go
all
ahead.
the genuine people that's for that ride, for positivity and so forth, let's get together. Because that's what makes a big difference.
All right, now,
because that energy is reciprocated.
Question for you. Mm-hmm. All right, gangsters in the street. We got plenty gangsters in Richmond.
Yeah, shout
right?
out to them.
Or are we lying?
Mm-hmm.
We do.
We have a lot.
So, let's say they want to catch a body, right? Ooh. Now, let's say the government give them $1,000 every time they want to catch a body.
See, now you're talking some other type of shit.
I'm talking about how we can at least help the problem a little bit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. If your third eye is open, you're listening to what he's saying. But go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you compensate them to try to keep the peace, we ain't gonna say it's gonna knock out 100%. We gotta be realistic. We gotta be, but it'll at least cut it down. If you could get paid to not murk somebody, but it gotta at least be a real situation.
Real situation.
Like you can't try to finesse.
But not only that, they know a lot of black people have never seen so many zeros in the check also. Mm-hmm. So, it's easy target for certain people. You know,
let's get them some bread so they can stop murking. Let's see if it helps.
Yeah,
Shit.
there you have it.
I'm fucking. So all right, now let's start the interview. Flyflashynredd.
In the building.
Let's get it. Now we getting into you. Now it is your time.
My time.
Again.
What you got for me?
Thank you. We gonna start off with your beginning. I know where you from, but the people, they might not know. It might be their first time clicking on you.
Listen, I am Shan. I'm Shannon from the West End City, West End of Richmond, Virginia. I love Richmond. What else is there to know about me? You know, I'm from Richmond. I was born and raised in the West End part of Richmond, by way of Southside. So I always give shout out to Southside also, because I went to Thompson and I went to Huguenot. Graduated from Huguenot 2002 with some of the best freaking people ever. It was so many guys and so many girls back then that was so talented. And till this day, I see a lot of us soaring. So shout out to Huguenot High School, class of 2002. And then if you want to get into who I am and how I've started,
all right, now tell me. I was just letting you give the good energy back to the platform, which we appreciate. Okay. Now we in the good spot, I feel like. Okay. So now we gonna start not over, but when you growing up as a child, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Dope ass childhood. Dope.
Both parents?
Here and there. Shout out to my dad. My mom, may she rest in peace.
Sorry to hear that.
The best mother in the world. The best.
That's fire.
Friend mom in the world. Because there would be times when my friends would come over to my house. I wouldn't even know it. I just come downstairs and they talking to my mom. So shout out to her for being a friend to also my friends.
So all right. So growing up, you said you were a good child. Are you a good child? Doesn't sound like 100. Maybe a little mischievous.
Very. Okay. You know what I would say is, I am who I am today from who I've always been.
That's fire.
I've always been me. I've always been a rebel. I've always did opposite. If my mother was here, she's not, but I have siblings that will take the place of my mom. Shout out to my mother. So
how many siblings you got?
2. So on my mom's side.
All right, so 3 total.
Yeah.
Because the ones that come out the mom grow up together.
Yeah.
Majority.
Yes, we do.
Exactly. So all right, now you grow up with your siblings. Mm-hmm. Where are you in the siblings? You oldest?
The baby.
So you are the baby.
13, 14 years apart.
So you are the baby by 13 years. Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was that?
It was dope.
Okay. It's dope having your sibling tell you what to do.
Let me tell you. Okay, my brother is awesome. Well, no, my siblings are awesome, both of them. Of course, they're 2 different people. Mm-hmm. 2 different people. They were the ones who introduced me into who I am today. So shout out to them for like that 80s vibe, that 90s vibe, the nostalgic. I owe it all to them, because growing up with older siblings, it was a blessing. They kept you in tune, tapped in, because of course if your siblings are 13, 14 years apart, they're older. They're way older. So my mom was older. So my mom not into the things that I would have been into, but my siblings were. So shout out to them.
Now, but you just had a birthday, right?
No, it's coming up. June 26th. Cancer.
Okay, that is coming up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, happy early birthday to you. You know. You coming to my party? I'm gonna tap in with you for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap in with you for sure. You gonna give me? Matter of fact, we gonna let the people know too. Okay. We gonna put it up in there.
So listen, I'm having a private party.
Oh, let them know.
8 to 12.
Let them know now.
But the after party is at main stage Sunday Fun Day with my homie Lack ENT. So that's where we gonna be at. So if you can't get into my party, Just walk on down.
But tell them what to do, because you was going in on it.
Oh man, it's gonna be a vibe. You know, we only playing 2000 to 2016 music.
Okay.
That's it. I ain't giving y'all nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
We're gonna take it back to that era.
So what's the record you want to hear? That's what I want to know right now.
What I want to hear? So much. We had so much music.
So name 5 records you gotta hear that night.
Jay-Z, of course.
What record? Allow me to reintroduce that joint. Okay.
Yeah, because they still play that heavy in the club here.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely that. Jay-Z had so much, but coming out of age, that was what, 98, I think.
I don't think that was 98. That's the 2000s at least.
Coming out of age.
Oh, coming out of age?
Yeah. What was that? That's how you know? That was the 90s? Okay, that was 90s. So then it was the Blueprint.
Okay.
The Blueprint. Because he got jams on there with Juvenile and Faith Evans. It's a lot. He got a lot of collabs on there.
So you want to hear Juvenile that night? Is that a record?
For the 99 2000.
Okay. All right. What's another record?
DMX, that's
rest
when he
in peace,
was.
DMX.
Rest in peace.
Damn,
but
the darkness again.
That was definitely an era for him. Who else? The Locks.
That's fire.
Rough Riders. Swiss Beats. He was definitely heavy.
Mentioned Raekwon earlier too.
I did.
You know, I recently went to a Ghostface concert.
Really? Yeah. I did a few years ago.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the only time I ever seen him though. But that shit was fire.
Me too. Same here.
So now let's get into high school. How was high school for you?
Dope as a bitch.
So you getting good grades? What's going on?
I did average.
So you're a C student.
I was a CB. CB.
So C plus.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
School ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody, but I did the best that I could do. And on top of that, my 12th grade year, I was pregnant. And I had my oldest son. So a lot of things I did, I just didn't want to be that statistic of the mom that dropped out of school because she was pregnant, she had a son. I really graduated for my son, because if it weren't for him, trust me, I probably would have dropped out.
So what changed becoming an early, teen parent, teen mom?
As for me, being a baby, I was spoiled.
Okay.
So I would say it wasn't really hard for asking.
So are you saying like
babysitters on that wise? But the support system was great.
So they were ready. Like by the time you had your baby, because it's that 13-year age difference, everyone was ready.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were good.
I was good. Yeah, that's why I said like your support system is everything.
Right.
Your support system is everything. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my kids' grandparents. My kids' grandparents, their dad, mom. So, everybody, my siblings, my cousins. It's a baby. We young, so it's exciting. And
now around this time, are you doing anything related to what you're doing now? Oh,
I was still cool.
Good answer.
But nah, I wasn't. No, well, 16. That's when we started going out. So that's when it was the Palace days, and we wasn't 18 yet. So wherever we knew security, and they was cool with us, and we was cool with them, because basically we really did go to the club to dance, to party. We didn't go to drink. We didn't go to smoke. We didn't do none of that dumbass shit. We really went to dance back in the day and have a good time. And the security and everybody would know that. So when it came to me and my crew, and y'all see us at the door, y'all know we here for a good time. We ain't coming to start shit. We ain't gonna get the ABC involved for drinking. It was always a good time. So shout out to the security that knew we was alright. We was cool. We was dope. We was just some girls trying to dance, do the heel toe. You know,
That's the dance you was cranking back in the day.
do the heel toe, do the Harlem Shake. That was it.
That's fire.
That's all I was trying to do.
Okay. All right. So now you know you in high school. You know you got the baby. Your mom.
12th grade.
You doing decent in school though.
Yes.
Are you working? How you getting money?
Oh, I was working at Up Against the Wall. Shout out to Up Against the Wall. Shout out to Derica, and shout out to Tiffany.
Okay.
Tiffany was the manager. Derica, she worked there at the time. We all were hanging out together. We all grew up together. She got me the job, and it was dope because you know Up Against the Wall was the shit.
Okay.
It was a shit. You know, that's why everybody was coming in to get their apparel back then.
That's fine.
We weren't going to Saks.
Right.
We was going Up Against the Wall and Sea Dream Leather.
We gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into that too.
All right.
For sure. So as far as yourself, you know, that sounds great. Mm-hmm. That's good positive energy.
Thank you.
Now you graduate high school. Mm-hmm. What happens next?
So what happens next is I graduated from high school. My mom pretty much let me kind of live that summer. I just turned 18. So, you know, clubs, Alzina's. We made our way to Petersburg to Alzina's.
That's fire.
So,
now, quick question though. Have you ever been to a Civic?
What, the Civic Center?
Yes.
What?
A party there?
Sir, you know who you talking to?
Flyflashynredd, right?
You see my Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
I've
good.
been there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what night that I can vividly remember. Like I can like touch it and when I close my eyes. So me and my cousin Trail, we go to Hex for my aunt, her mom. She needed a shoe to match with her church choir anniversary, I think the next day. Us being into fashion back then, we you know, we'll help you. So if y'all know Hex back in the day, to get your shoes, you went to Hex to get some of your clothes.
So time out though, but Hex is Macy's now.
It is, but
okay.
no.
Just to let them know though. Just to let them know.
Hex was another vibe. It was.
I'm gonna say I feel like it was a little bit more fancier.
Oh,
you don't feel that way?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you ain't even want to walk in Hex and Regency if you ain't have a little paper.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't going there with a motive to buy something.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Now. Yeah. So continue with this night.
We go in there. It's a guy with dreads and there's a girl, and all you see is basically my aunt complaining because she looking for somebody to come and take her shoe size or ask about this shoe. But everybody is catering to these two people in Hex. And me and my cousin look over there. We don't know them. Don't notice the faces. None of that. Cool. Me and her sitting there talking. And the guy who everybody was catering to walks in between us. Me and her looking like, what the fuck? Like, that was rude. Like, come on, bro. So that was that at Hex. So fast forward, late at night, we go to the Civic Center down Petersburg. Mind you, it's VSU homecoming. So we go in there. Guess who comes up to us? The guy in Hex with the dreads that was super tall that we did not know who he was, but just was rude to us.
All right, now time out though. We gotta paint the picture for the people with the Civic Center. Give them a brief description of what's the scenery like.
The scenery is just everybody dancing. It's a stage.
Niggas having a great time.
A great time. You got a catwalk in the back. Mm-hmm. You got that. Other than that, I would say it would be equivalent to, as far as club. No, I can't even compare it to no club.
You can't. Now here.
I can't even really compare it to. It was the Civic Center.
That motherfucker was a party. That's a party.
So the guy, he come up to me and my cousin. He was like, "Yo, yeah, I know who I am. And so we looking at him like, yeah, you the dude from the mall. You the dude from the mall. So he like, no, but do y'all know who I am? So we like, yeah, the dude from Hex. You was the one who was buying the girl all these shoes. So he like, oh, y'all don't know who I am. So we looking like, yeah, we been telling you who we thought you were. Anywho, it was a guy that was with him, and he was like, man, come on, we gotta go. So he goes. So maybe like 5, I ain't even gonna say 5, I would say like 3 minutes later, all I could hear is no more playing GA. And back then, that was everybody's shit. This is like, what, maybe 2000. No more playing GA is playing. I hear somebody rapping it. I'm like, okay. Well, hold on, wait a minute, because this man sounds like he's live. So I walked closer to the stage, and it was Pastor Troy.
He was performing.
He was performing.
The record you're talking about right now.
The record I'm talking about.
Okay.
And he was the same man that was in Hex.
Wow.
And he was the same man who was like, y'all don't know who I am. So shout out to Pastor Troy. We didn't know who you was at the time, but we fucked with you back then. And on top of that, that same freaking night, Jay-Z, Emil, Memphis Bleak, and all of them came in there too.
Alright, time out. Nah. Time out.
Yeah,
no.
listen.
So hold on. Time out.
I don't know. I think they came to VSU that year.
You said Jay-Z went to the Civic Center?
The Civic Center with his black on and his black hat, and I vividly remember him. Again, let me tell you, if I close my eyes, I can touch this fucking memory, because I just remember it was an epic ass night. You had Pastor Troy and you had Jay-Z and them come through in one night in Petersburg, Virginia.
So you seen Jay-Z, Pastor Troy, and Memphis Bleak
in Emil.
I don't know who the hell Emil is.
Bruh, you don't know who Emil is?
I don't know Emil. I need to do some research.
One of the dopest females. She's ghetto, but she got a lot of potential.
We're going to get into that too. Okay. Now, as far as that's a great night.
It was. So it was dope. And I wasn't even 18 at the time, so it was definitely.
The Civics, I know, honestly, it was some of the best parties I've ever been in. Did
you go to Alzina's?
Nah, I ain't never been to Alzina's. I don't think I was there going to Alzina's.
You missed it.
Yeah, I missed that.
Vibes too. But shout out to the Bird, because
Okay.
Shout out to
I'm glad you did that, because I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it since niggas stumbled into it. I watched some shit on YouTube. The dude was talking about the worst places in Virginia.
Wow.
Named what was the top 10, and it was Petersburg, number 1. And he had like 800,000. It's probably 1 million views on that shit now.
Really? Where? On YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
He do every damn state, or
but
feel me?
Pittsburgh was the first one.
He used them number 1.
It's a lot going on. Down there in Richmond, everywhere. But it's a lot.
Okay. I feel you. Everywhere. Fuck.
Everywhere.
So now, back into you now. You know, you didn't go to school, right?
College.
Right.
Well, let's just say I had friends that go to VCU.
Okay.
And being that I was tapped into, some students of VCU, I pretty much partied so much with VCU where people thought I went to VCU, and I was out here doing hair, but my friends went to VCU. But I had the party experience, if you want to say that.
Okay.
With VCU, so dorm parties and.
So you didn't go to school.
Oh, I didn't.
But you were partying.
Involved.
So I'm glad you said that, because I did want to ask you. How did you get popping? Because some people want to know that.
I don't know. Y'all, thank y'all for following me. Thank y'all for liking what I post. Thank y'all for liking whatever content that I present. I fuck with it. Thank y'all, because I'm just being me.
That's fire.
I'm just being me, so I don't know what else to say. I've always been me, and I present who I am. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So now, this is you younger back then, you know?
Okay.
We ain't got to get all the way into your age or nothing like that.
You know, I'm 25.
Right. So this is, not too long ago at that time. You did?
All right.
So now, let's get in around that age, What you doing around that age?
25. By 25, I was a mother of 3.
Oh, so time out. We got to get into that then, because you just said 1. I ain't know that. So let's get into how that happened.
I was a mother of 3. I have 3 boys, 3 years apart. So by 25, I was a mother of 3.
Same baby daddy?
2.
Okay.
My oldest 2 are from my high school sweetheart, and my youngest is from 20s. So shout out to them.
Cool. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to my baby daddies.
Shout out to the fathers out there.
I hate to say that. My kid's father. Fathers.
Hey, it is what it is.
But 25, it was a bittersweet moment in my life.
Were you doing good still? Because it sounded like every period you were doing good.
25 was when I became a adult. Like 25 was the time for Shannon to be a mother and do it without depending on people. So I had lost my mother in 2009. And not only did I lose my mother in 2009, but earlier I had also lost my youngest son, grandmother. So that's 2 women in my life that I lost.
To hear that.
Pretty much back to back within months. But after that, you realize nothing is temporary. Nothing is temporary.
On everything.
And love on your loved ones. Learn from your loved ones. And most importantly, man, live it up with your loved ones, because you don't know when your number is called. So 2009 was it was crazy, because it was a year when I really started partying. But I also lost 2 people in my life that was really.
Were you ever a promoter?
No. In 2009? No, I was out here.
I'm saying ever.
Yes, I am now. But 2009, I don't think I was a promoter.
I asked you though. I said, were you doing anything at this time?
No, I wasn't
that
partying.
You're doing now?
Partying. No, partying. Which I still do now. But I wasn't promoting. Though. So, I think partying too was a way of that gateway of not pretty much thinking of my mom and my life and how my life gonna go further, because I just lost the most important person in my life, my best friend, my support system, and most importantly, the lady that birthed me. So I had a lady who knew me, front and back, and would support me on the strength of, I know my daughter, without judgment.
Right.
So when you lose that, it's like you're trying to figure your way out in life. And that's when I started partying, and it just blossomed into this. But you know what? We was always party girls back in 2001.
So is it a hot girl summer?
I don't know. It depends on the girl.
Talking about you.
For me, I am about to be 38.
Okay. No.
It might be hot auntie summer.
That's fire. That's right. She said hot.
It might be hot auntie summer, but hot girl. That's too young for me. I leave that to the 20 babies.
Okay, that's fire. All right. So let's get into what you doing now. What you got going on? Let them know. You shouted out the podcast, but let them know what you have going on.
What I have going on is a whole motion like I've been having. I think this year I've just been more focused on it more than I have ever been. And that's just growth. You getting older, it's more that you want, and when you start seeing the worth that you have in yourself, that's so beautiful, because you stop settling. And you know what you present. So that's what I want to continue to do. I want to continue to present good content, dope ass content, authenticity, because that's who I am. Whatever you see, you guys, is what the fuck you get. You know, on Instagram, off Instagram, I'm the same fucking person. I want to continue to present that. I want to continue to be that. And continue to, you know, have these dope ass events. And
okay, so you're promoting.
Something like that.
All right. Now, you got the podcast.
I do.
For sure, you got your party coming.
I do.
What else?
Oh, stay tuned.
Okay, great answer.
Stay tuned.
So let's get into those things, though. Okay. So, promoting. Is it lucrative?
It's about to be.
So are you doing it? Are you doing it like for the love?
I did it for the love. I did it for the love for so long.
Okay. Because you love the party.
I do. It's a natural vibe.
Now,
it definitely is a natural vibe. It is authentic. I go out because I want to go out. I'm not going out. To be honest, half the time when I go out, I really don't know who DJing. But if you hear from a lot of people will say, "What? I'm gonna go out because I want to hear who this one play and that one play." No, I go out just for a good vibe, a good time, and that's it.
Now,
I take my ass home.
As far as yourself, you know, you're going out for the vibe. Would you say it's safe to go out in Richmond, Virginia?
Yeah,
that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Now, recently, not too long ago, I'm not gonna go too far into it, but I know someone that something bad happened to him.
Okay.
I
think we've all had the way the city has been. I think, man, like what is it? The degrees of 360. Everybody knows. Yeah. Everybody in some type
6 degrees of separation.
Yes. In some type of way, we've all been able to relate to these.
But you feel like that's going on everywhere, right?
It is. It's nationwide. I looked into it. It's nationwide. I don't know if the government just going to put boxes of guns in neighborhoods and just saying kill niggas or what, but it's wicked out here. It's wicked out here.
That's a fact.
It's wicked out here.
Now, so all right. Let's get into the podcast. Now, tell me about tell me why the people should tune into your podcast.
Why not? I'm on air. No, but me and my co-host, shout out to Rich.
Would you say you giving game?
Definitely. If we not giving game, we are inspiring, motivating, because our city has so much talent. We have so much talent.
That you said that. That's a fact.
And we don't do nothing but
why don't you think it gets recognized globally?
For one, we are the capital of Confederacy. And I think a lot of it don't have to really do with us, but I think a lot of that, being that what type of state we in, has something to do with not letting but so much programming.
The Commonwealth.
Yeah, the Commonwealth. Not and it's the Commonwealth of Virginia, because it's how many states is Commonwealth?
It's like 5.
Yeah. So out of all them states, who you hear the most about? Virginia
and Pennsylvania. Both.
Yeah, but Virginia, being that it's the Confederacy,
we got more history.
We do. So being with that, and then it goes back to, you know, doing the statues and everything that's just been going on since COVID.
Since forever.
Well, that part too, but I don't think we really start getting noticed till COVID, when niggas want to move them statues. And they moved.
Oh, you mean like I said,
yeah,
globally?
like globally. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But, that shit was on the internet. For sure.
Yeah, heavy.
Like viral shit.
So, other than that, I don't know what it is with our city. I don't know if it's the egos. I don't know if it is, it's just so much in the city, but what the city needs is unity. We need unity.
That's what the world need for sure.
The world, but I can only speak from where I'm at right now. And where I'm at is in Richmond, Virginia. And all I can say is Richmond, Virginia need unity. You know, let them egos go, let that pride go. We all need to work together. Stop being labeled. Let me tell you what Richmond, Virginia, you know what we are labeled as, you guys? A crabs in a bucket city. And we are really labeled as that in other cities too, not just here. And that's really fucking pitiful. It's sad. It's sad, but it's felt also.
Can you describe Richmond, Virginia to someone not from here?
Dope. Creativity. We lit.
All right, now I know you like to talk about our people.
Definitely.
Black people.
I love being black.
So, what is the difference from black and white people in Richmond, Virginia? Is there a difference?
Definitely. It'll always be a difference.
Okay.
Straight up off the bat.
Now, I do want to say, though, but it could be bullshit before I say it. But I do want to say, they say Richmond is in the top 10 for successful blacks. I seen that list.
Oh, yeah. What? Definitely.
So we agree.
We agree.
Okay, because we are getting money now, right?
We are.
Okay.
We are. You know, how you feel about a casino?
I mean, I would love it.
Me too. Okay.
I would love it, but it's out. That's out. It's over.
No, I thought it was gonna bring it back. I don't know, but hey,
they not doing it.
I thought they said they was gonna do it in another county.
They not doing that, Joe. If they was gonna do it, they would have did it.
I'm not surprised if they didn't. I'm not surprised.
It's not gonna go farther than what we got.
Damn.
You feel me? Like they want to control it a certain way. You dig? If they put that, it's gonna turn into something else. It's just gonna turn into something else. You know what I'm saying? Now. It would be dope though. If we did, it would be dope.
It would. But you know, also it was black owned also. So you know, you gotta look at that. It was black owned. So we all know how that goes.
Oh, I like that. He told me that. That's fire.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Shout out to Ty. Y'all know
shout out to Ty because he pulled up. We gonna know. We gotta do something. Like I said, I'm gonna get his info. We gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Now, basically, you know, Richmond. That's where we at now.
We are.
Your podcast. What I do want to ask, you know, because y'all even got a record. I heard it. I told you I tapped in. You know what I'm saying? So how did the record come about?
Rich is the rapper. Rich is the rapper, and I'm everything else. Okay. Oh, you gotta get him on here. So when you get him on here, you know he gonna tell you his story. But Rich, he was a rapper back in the early 2000s.
Okay.
So him coming up with that was natural. He wrote it himself, you guys. Nobody else wrote that shit. He did because he been doing this shit. So that's how that go.
I thought it was F&F Chop who made the song.
Fuck no.
That's your co-host on the record.
Yeah, Rich.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on. What record you talking about? The podcast shit?
Yeah. That's the record I heard.
Yeah, that's
because he shouted you out.
Flyflashynredd. Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's already.
See.
Shout out to Mr.
That's why you have.
See, each one teach one, reach one.
The people, did they know that already though?
We say it on the podcast enough.
Okay.
So those who on not on his podcast.
Okay.
We are tapping.
Now you know.
Station podcast.
That's fire.
No,
we gonna have to tap in. He gotta come on now.
He wrote that shit.
He gotta come on now. Fuck it, because I heard it.
Okay, yeah.
And it's hard. I'm gonna give y'all credit.
Thank you.
I'm not no hater.
It's all Rich
if it won't hard, I wouldn't tell him.
It's all Rich credit.
But I'm saying you gotta give yourself credit too, because you're part of the team.
Yeah, I am.
No matter what, you were shouted out on the record.
I was. Shout out to him.
All right, you know what I'm saying? It's a team thing.
It is always.
So all right. Now, let's talk a little bit about rapping in Richmond, because y'all interview rappers, right?
We do.
What is the main guest you all have on the podcast?
Shout out to Porter.
Okay, that's fine.
Porter. Fresh Porter is like like how Bow Wow was Mr. 106.
Okay.
Porter is Mr. Smoking Section. We've had him 3 times, and every episode that we've had with Porter is dope. It's doper than the last one.
That's fine.
And you can tell where everybody is pretty much growing, because if you look back at the interviews and you look back at our backgrounds, where we was podcasting at, so where we podcasting at now, what we talking about, everything has changed. Everybody has grown. So I would say Porter would be one of our top guests, because he down for the shits. He come on, he promote himself, he give us our flowers, and he's also a great interviewer. So you gotta get him on here too. Make sure you get him on here too.
For sure.
He dope.
Now I watched it. It sounded like you all had sponsors, right?
We have our sponsors.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate on how does that come about? Getting sponsors?
I would say the sponsors come with support, man.
That's
when
fine.
you have Black-owned businesses that are also your friends, your people, shout out to them straight up off the bat. Because one thing about it, if you take care of people, those same people will take care of you. And I'm a firm believer of that. So shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Laces Out. My guy always got my fucking back. Y'all, listen, he's responsible for a lot of my shit. So yeah, just follow him, book him. Liquid, go get y'all some drinks. Go get y'all some food. It's always a vibe. Shout out to Liquid Cafe, Rich City Kennels. Get y'all some dogs from there. Diddy Made It. Real pretty designs, custom made trays, pillows, cups, champagne glasses, anything you need, custom made. Holla at Diddy Made It, and real pretty designs. So those are some of our sponsors.
Now,
they've been down with us.
That's fire for sure.
Support.
So as far as yourself, you know, y'all got the sponsors.
We do.
You got the podcast. You got the guests. Have you ever had a guest and you had an episode and you were like, this won't the one?
No.
That's fire.
No. Every guest who has been on the Smoking Section podcast, I'm gonna say this: when they pull up, everybody, whatever they expectations was low. Y'all coming to full production. We have a full production. We got cameras everywhere. We got lights. We have our producer, shout out to Rockstar Rob. Like, we really have a whole production team. We got DJ. So I would say for the most part, when they come, they're not expected. I think they just expected to the boom bam and we done. And it's like, we bring them in, we get them comfortable. We all smoke, we drink. Well, if you're a smoker, because it's a Smoking Section podcast. So if you're a smoker, yeah. You know, we just try to get everybody into that element. And the crazy thing about it is, I would say 40% of the podcast will come on there very nervous. Half of that 40%, when we have them and we start recording them, they're the most comfortable as ever. So shout out to y'all who was not comfortable when coming on the podcast, but came and sat down and talked with us like y'all been on at least 20 of them. Shout out to the guests.
That's fire. Shout out to the guests. Say it one more time, the name of it.
The Smoking Section podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube.
That's fire.
And subscribe on YouTube.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the bell.
Y'all heard what my man said.
So as far as yourself, you know, you are a podcaster.
I am.
Okay. Quick question. But podcast or radio, which one do you like better?
I would say podcast. Radio is too structured.
Great answer. Okay.
Too structured.
Now, someone not knowing how to podcast or don't know anything about it, but they want to do it. You ain't got to give them all the sauce, but give them a little sauce of how to podcast.
Just do it.
Great.
And be passionate about it. And that's with anything you do. And honestly, oh yeah, this is my second podcast. Shout out to that. Yeah, this is my second podcast.
Say that again, because I didn't get it all the way.
This is my second podcast. So
this you had one already before this one.
Yeah, shout out to Wood and Steve.
So the first one was like the real school.
Yeah.
School of Podcasts. You were in there.
School of Podcasts.
Okay. Talk about that experience.
Dope. It was dope because it made me who I am today. So it's like that was the walk for me. So now I can run with it because I learned so much from the SMFH podcast. Shout out to Wood and Steve. I learned so much from them guys. We had a podcast. We started before COVID, so we started back in 2019. We had some dope interviewers on there too. Dope guests. From Lonnie B to Trina and
Trina.
Yeah, Trina. Hold on, no, not that Trina. No.
That's fire though. That's fire.
But she my Trina though. But she the Trina of Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Her and Apostle Enrique. They two dope couples in the city, married couples. A lot of people know Tone from his promoting days back in the day. He was one of the top promoters from New York City that help with Richmond culture also. So shout out to Tone, Apostle Enrique.
Fire.
And shout out to Trina. We had them on the podcast. We had a few people on that.
What podcast inspire you?
None of them, for real.
No podcast. Something has to if you got one. Something.
Listen, to be honest, the only podcast I listen to is my own.
All right, so you don't listen because I like you said that, but a thing now that's wrong with the young niggas. You feel me? The young rappers.
Yeah.
They get on. They
and
be like,
about everybody.
Not even forget. They don't give a fuck.
This is my whole thing. The only reason why I look at and I'm not saying I don't look at anybody. It's because of course I looked at yours.
No, you don't gotta look at them.
You know, I check people out. So, what is it? Gilly and Wallow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So no, I tap in, but I'm so focused on mine to the point where I just want mine to succeed and to be better and to take off where it's at. So I do look at other people, but I don't take their ideas.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
But I'm saying what inspired you though.
What is?
Because some had to.
I think it's just that we just all. Okay, you know what? I can say as far as myself, a lot of people just know me as Instagram Party Shan, but nobody knows me as this Shan.
Which is good though, because you always have to do what in business. Let's see if you got the answer.
Do what's right.
Reinvent yourself.
No, not only that, but do what's best for you and do what works for you.
And love what you do.
And listen. Anything that I feel like when I feel like it's a job, because we all hate jobs.
Of course.
Nobody likes a job. When it starts to feel like a job, or I feel like I get up and I be like, yeah, no, this ain't it, consistently. Because we human. So I'm not gonna say I wake up hunky dory every fucking day to want to do this. But no, when I wake up, is this something I want to do? Mm-hmm. Of course. When it gets to that point where I feel like I'm being drained and my energy is at its low, it gotta go. Because now it's becoming more so as a paycheck. And I don't worth and I still want to get a check for this. But sometimes I don't look for a check. I just want to have fun and do me. That's it.
Now, as far as yourself, you know, I gotta ask this. Mm-hmm. All right, have you ever heard of the Fresh and Fit podcast?
I haven't.
All right, so I'm gonna say this is check them out. I'm not saying you know you be a fan or nothing, but might want to check them out. You know. Now,
and who is that again?
They're called Fresh and Fit.
Are they based? Where they based out of?
They're
Here?
in Miami.
Okay.
All right. Now, basically, it's like a dude. He's a CIA agent.
Wow.
And well, he's an ex-CIA agent.
Okay.
But he's like Arab. I believe that's the correct term.
Okay.
And then also is a African man. Like, you know, he's black, but he looks African. You would say he's African. The reason why I went in so far hard on the Africans because on their platform they're successful. They got bread. They rich. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the thing is, they be talking crazy, right, about black women. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to ask you about this. What they say is they be like, you know, long story short, you know, I'm not going to go into the Kevin Samuels too much because I feel like it's too many people doing that.
Right,
but as far as what they're saying is like, you know, when you're successful, you know, you're part of that top 10% as a man, you know, you're not going to want a black woman. That's what they be saying on everything.
Oh, wow.
So I want you to speak on that.
Yeah, they dumb as a bitch.
I'm glad you said that, but speak on it.
Yeah, that's so dumb. I mean, why you wouldn't want a black woman? That would be my question for them. And has anybody ever asked them that question?
But what I'm saying, that's why I went so hard on the he's African, he's black. You feel me?
That's so fucking crazy. I mean, you know, all I can say is black people, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself. Love yourself. Because, I mean, we got some Uncle Toms out here.
Right. Okay, so you feel that is an Uncle Tom because he feels that
definitely.
way.
How could you?
Not that he just feels that way.
I want to know the answer behind it. Like, why did has anybody questioned it?
I mean, they get on, like, that's why I want you to check them out. Yes. Wow. I want you to check them out. Because they definitely, I don't know how many subscribers they got, but they got at least 500,000 for sure. Wow. So, but they're stationed in Miami and they be having a lot of girls on there. I think I know who you talk about. You probably seen them.
Somebody was just on there and Ty, who came to Richmond? You recorded her. No, not Erica Banks. Shout out to Erica Banks. She showed the city love.
That's fire.
Oh man, Lil Durk.
Lil Durk?
Girlfriend.
India?
No.
I don't think she was on Fresh and Fit.
You right. You know what? That just goes to show I'm showing my age, y'all, because I do not know these young rappers.
So
the one who got killed. The one who got killed. There was with
too many that got
killed. Rest in peace to them.
Yeah. Somebody we don't know who
affiliated with Dirk. His girlfriend, King Von. Who was King Von's last girlfriend?
Asian doll.
That's her. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we figured that out.
And now I forgot what the fuck we was talking about because we was trying to figure out who the fuck I was talking about for some goddamn love.
She was on Fresh and Fit though.
Really?
And she snapped on them.
Yeah, okay, so now, that's what we were talking about.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want you to speak on this. She was actually a black woman, went on that platform. That's crazy. I'm glad we here right now.
I appreciated how she handled it.
She represented.
I really appreciate
she on
how
some
she handled
in front of them like fuck y'all.
Yeah, like I don't need, y'all called me to come on here like I don't need this. And I appreciate that because a lot of people will sell. A lot of black people will sell their soul for money. You know, a lot of black people haven't seen so many zeros in their life. You know, and it's just sad and it's unfortunate because, you know, we haven't seen that because of what was always presented to us and for us to have or what we thought we was worthy of only having. But, you know, times have changed and I'm appreciative that she didn't take that road because she could have took the road of taking that shit because they was hitting her with a check for 50, a check for 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? And would have sat there and got embarrassed.
I don't think they cutting checks that big though.
I mean, no, not them, but you know, just saying in general, you know, she could have took, you know, like, hey, at least they giving me, you know, some money because that's what a lot of people say, you know, well, shit, I got paid for it, so I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, that's just retarded. I mean, or just not I don't know what to say about
it
that.
It is what it is.
But,
I ain't judging nobody, but I would never do that.
Right.
I'm not selling all my people, so I fuck with her on this trust. So shout out to Asian Doll for that.
Fire.
Yeah, that's big love, especially for black women, because a lot of us don't stick together either. So
okay. All right. Well, look, I like that you went on the black empowerment thing because you representing the people.
I do.
It shows that you care. You came in the door caring, like, on everything. Like, we probably had an hour podcast before this.
You missed
we had an hour
Angela
before
Davis
this
shit.
on everything.
I really was.
So,
I was on my Black Panther shit. Straight up. Right. I love us, man. I love us.
So, we're going to close out now. What do you have coming next, or what should the people expect?
It's so much. It's so much good shit. It's so much positivity. It's so much love that's going to happen. And I'm going to try to do that within my city. And I'm going to try to do it within... You laughing at me, Ty? Oh. And I just want to keep going up, and I just want my city to be out there, because my city got the same potential that Miami got, that Houston got, that Atlanta got, that NYC got, that LA got.
So why do they have it and we don't?
It's the Commonwealth. It's Confederacy.
Blame the Commonwealth? Just
I will.
The Commonwealth?
Oh, wait, no, what? No. You know what? You're right. I'm not going to blame the Commonwealth, but also with us. It's so much. Listen, it's too much ego and it's too much pride in this city. And this ain't nothing but a four-corner fucking city, straight up off the bat. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows who's is who. And my whole thing is, if everybody could just pull together just for one motherfucking time, do something that will be so influential with our city. That was just bring everybody together. We ain't gotta keep killing each other. We ain't gotta keep shooting each other. For what? So another mother could be crying to bury her child. Another daughter, son is out here, fatherless. It's just too much going on in the city, where our city should be rocking like how it was rocking back in the 90s. Straight up.
Whoa. Richmond was murder capital in the 90s.
No, in the late 90s. Check out the early 90s when we had so much going on here. It was countless. And we not only that, but we had so much here. It was so much here for us. It was so much that the city offered so much for us. And we don't have that now. You know what I'm saying? For us to hop on a bus to come down to Richmond in the early 90s was a fucking treat. Who really came downtown? How many times could you count did you came downtown? And
I was a kid, though.
You was a kid? No, but I was a kid, too. Like, downtown was a treat. You had Tall Hammers. You had 6th Street Marketplace. You had Woolworth. You had Cavaliers. You had the McDonald's on Broad Street. Like, you had so much where it just was like a treat. It was a treat to come downtown. Come downtown now.
I feel like it's the same.
Who wants to come?
Like back then.
But you not from that era?
No, I am, because I remember going to Foot Locker down there. Do you remember that? Yeah, tried to call me out.
You remember Sonny's?
I don't remember Sonny's.
Yeah, you remember the McDonald's?
For sure.
You remember 6th Street Marketplace?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't.
No, so you don't remember Georgetown Jewelry, where you go get your custom jewelry from?
No.
The airbrush place in there.
What year is this?
See, this just goes to show that this sound lit, right?
It does, though. It sounds like stuff to do.
Yeah, it do.
It does sound like stuff to do.
You remember Cavaliers?
I remember that. I remember that name, but I'm not gonna say I remember.
So you ain't never going there?
No.
Oh wow, yeah. So you see that Dope Boy Fresh and all that era was just something different. It was different.
That part.
The air was different.
So bring the culture back.
I'm trying.
Let's get it. I think you can do it. You gonna do it.
I'm trying.
No more. Nah, don't try. You gonna do it. You got it.
That's when Richmond was Richmond. That's when you had.
I think it's still Richmond.
It's still Richmond, but we don't have as much going on. That was back in the day when rappers could come down here. And I know,
Rappers
everything has changed. But rappers really would come here and fuck with niggas in the hood. Rappers won't go into their hotels and staying in their hotels like they do now. No, rappers was in Southside. Rappers was in Highland Park. Rappers was everywhere in the hood. And I'm not saying, hey, yo, y'all should come do that, now because society has changed. But that just goes to show how comfortable the artist was when they came to our city, and we made this city feel like home. This city felt like home to a lot of rappers. Ask Boosie. The way Boosie stayed here back in the early 2000s, niggas made a rumor and said that he had a place here. To be honest, he might did. But Boosie was here like almost every goddamn weekend.
I got a record with Boosie.
You do?
On everything.
Really? Did you release it?
Yeah, I've been there. Okay. Now, the thing is, so we going to end this. I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
You got a lot. The party. Make sure they check it out.
Yes.
Let them know where they can find you at.
Y'all can find me at Instagram. Flashy, the letter N, red with 2 D's. So Flyflashynredd on Instagram. The Smoking Section Podcast on Instagram, and also subscribe on YouTube, The Smoking Section Podcast. So follow us on YouTube. Well, subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram.
Fire. All right, so we out of here. This is the Black Interview. We out.
We out.
Sweet.